If you cannot define, if you do not have a plan for how you will get somewhere, you won't. It sounds logical, right? If you don't have a map to get to some destination, how are you going to end up in that destination? But think about it. Less than 5 to 3% of the world has an annual written plan, a clearly defined list written down that they can look at and share with others that says, this is what I want to achieve in the next year, 5, 10, etc. At minimum, it's an annual plan that says, over the course of the next year, I'm going to invest my time and energy in these areas, accomplishing these things. There's all sorts of types of training. I have been teaching annual planning and the process around strategic time control. What does it take to be happy? And it involves knowing where you want to go, particularly having an annual written plan. I have been asked by a woman who has participated in my every weekly book study to officiate her wedding. And so I need to get ordained so that in the next few months I can officiate my first wedding. Now I know her because she's participated in this book study and helped her along her spiritual journey as she sort of increased her own personal success and efficacy. But I don't know her fiance, although he apparently has been listening in the background when I've spoken, and together they decided they wanted me to officiate their wedding. And so in order for me to get to know him specifically, but really the two of them, the best way for me to understand who they are and what they want is for them to define what do they want. And so I've told them, go to my website, download this tool, and we're going to spend our first meeting sort of talking it through, and then we're going to go from there. And you can do the same. It's a free tool. On my website, there is, under the tab resources, the webinars link. Underneath the webinars link, there is a Written Plans Prosper webinar. It's only about 20, 30 minutes. It costs a few dollars, but it gives you a sense of how do you approach annual planning. On my YouTube channel, there are 12 videos. There are 3 to 5 minutes each, and so the entire 12 take about a little less than an hour. And I generally talk through kind of one area, pretty much each video, just high level, kind of to get your brain juices flowing. The reason why I bring this up is because we are in the second month of 2022, and it's at about this time that anybody who said, in 2022, I'm going to be X, right? Those resolutions we established at the beginning of the year. Usually by the second month of the year, 80 to 90% of people have completely forgotten what they said they were going to do. Folks who write it down, folks who give this then to somebody who can help them stay accountable, folks who keep it with them, like I keep mine in a folder, I keep them with me, I keep them on my phone. So these are things I can look at and say, am I structuring my time and my life according to what I said I wanted to do? And am I still headed in the direction I said I wanted to go in? And if not, I course correct. These resources from the YouTube channel with the 12 videos, from this tool that you can download from my site, from vlogs and blogs I have written over the years, are free tools, as well as the other tools like my book itself. There's a whole chapter called Annual Planning, and it's about sort of the research. The whole book's about research around happiness. But you will improve your overall happiness quotient. You will increase your HQ if you take the active step to define what it is I want, what it is I think I can do and can't do, what kind of help I need, what I'm good at, what I'm not good at, where are some of my blind spots. This is a huge discipline. And so again, I bring this to you because I have to become ordained to officiate a wedding and then speak to a couple about what their life is going to look like. And so I wanted to remind you, hey, it's early in the year. Let this year be one of your best yet, and it can be, because you define what that future looks like. It doesn't matter what the past looked like. It doesn't matter what you liked or disliked about the past. It is gone. Take what you liked, bring it forward. Take the lessons from what you didn't like and bring the lessons forward. You define that future. You can create that new beginning that many of us need. In fact, that's another resource, which is me. I'm a resource because I can come to your groups, your social clubs, your networking organizations, your businesses, and present all sorts of topics on my website as well, under resources or under the media kit. There's a whole list of different speaking topics. One of the newest ones is new beginnings, because I was asked specifically, how do you start over when it feels like everything's crashed? When it feels like you don't even know where to start. A huge part of that, start writing it down. Start writing it down. And you start. But the new beginnings presentation is part of that, as well as other presentations like Written Plans Prosper, like Strategic Time Control. Those are all about sort of planning. So from hiring me to come speak to your groups, from hiring me to work with you individually, this is one of the primary coaching applications, tools, benefits I bring to people, is helping them plan. And so we can do that and look at that process one-on-one. All of these tools are available to you so that you can create the best life for you, because who else is going to create a great life for you? Who? Shalom.